Hey guys, we have all the Legacy lightsabers here that we're going to review right now. We're going to talk about the pros, the cons, and tell you which is our #1 favorites.
Come check out our lightsabers!
If you like deadly Jedi weapons, vlogs from a galaxy far, far away, or anything Star Wars, make sure to hit the subscription button and the notifications bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Which one do you want to do first?
I think it's Ahsoka Tano.
Ahsoka Tano? Okay.
Yeah.
Double-bladed lightsabers. Oh yeah! Oh man. Okay, Landon, favorite part about the lightsabers right now?
I like when it's like bent like to the side of it. It looks very cool.
Kind of a cool bent.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
And this white thing looks like a pretty good grip to hold on.
Man, yeah, so they're slightly different. The larger one has the grip on it. They each have the ring for they have the ring for the belt clip. But I'm really not too crazy about the little button. It kind of gets triggered on and off really easy if it just kind of hits something. And if you were dueling, with someone, I could see that your thumb slipping and triggering the lightsaber off a little bit. Not crazy about it, but I think that they're really accurate to the show, right, bud? To Ahsoka. Whoa. Flashes yellow. I think they all flash yellow. Ben Solo Legacy lightsaber.
I like this one.
And I'm really surprised by this. This is by far my all-time favorite lightsaber that only appears in the movies for 2 seconds.
I never saw this movie with him.
Saber.
Yeah, and then he pulled down his house and it was gone.
Yeah, that scene. It's hard enough to get a look at the lightsabers when they're holding it like this in the movies. Here we go. Whoa, I forgot what a cool sound. We haven't dueled with this in a while, but yeah, I love that sound. But just the overall, hilt is just, it looks like it's Kylo Ren's without the side vents. It's so cool. I love the silver.
And also, guys, when you turn on it, it kind of looks like you zap something like.
Yeah, the ignition sound. But I love that it's worn, and the colors up at the top of the emitter just look really awesome. And this just is, this might even be my top 3 all-time favorite lightsabers, even if it's in the movie for a couple of seconds. But
it sounds like Luke Skywalker's lightsaber, right, Dad?
Kind of clashes, yeah. Kind of clashes like it. But that, and this lightsaber comes with a silver belt clip, which is extra cool.
My favorite part is the ignition sound.
And my favorite part is the overall design. It's a little on the heavier side, but I would definitely wear this to our next convention. Now,
I got Mace Windu's lightsaber.
Whoa, the only purple Legacy lightsaber.
They never seen before.
Don't touch the blade, you might burn your hand.
It doesn't look purple.
And one of the only few that have the circular belt clip.
It doesn't look purple on the camera, but it's dark and pink purple.
It is a very cool purple. What's your favorite part about the lightsaber?
I like the purpley pink color. The meta ring. I like the meta ring.
I'm really impressed with how well made it is. That none of the rubber parts move or budge or wiggle. So I think my favorite part is it's just overall that it's. I think the rubber grips are my favorite part. That down below, they don't budge or move at all. This has been really well built. The only thing I might change about it is that this ignition switch can get when we duel, he triggers it on and off a lot. But really small, very small detail compared to just this is like a piece of art. Look at it. Look at all the gold in there.
Yeah, and that's you want to have this one. That's gold.
All right.
I'm Mace Windu. You know to stop me.
No one, Palpatine stopped him, but all right. Now we've got Obi-Wan's Legacy lightsaber from Episode 1, The Phantom Menace.
Yeah, when he was young.
Yeah, all right.
Look at that shade of blue.
Yeah, look at that shade of blue. That is a really nice dark shade of blue,
black.
Huh? My favorite part of the lightsaber is this jewel right here.
Me too. I like that one
Yeah.
too.
It's the jewel in one of the knobs. Again, this is very well built. It has some plastic pieces mixed in with the metal. That's okay. Just wiggle it. You can feel when the two types of materials kind of shift a little bit. So this isn't one of my favorites because it doesn't have any unique sounds to it. My favorite part about it is the circular belt clip, and also that it's one of the lightest legacy lightsabers. So if you decide that you want to sport this, all day at Disneyland, this is going to be much less of a burden than it would if you were carrying something super heavy like Kylo Ren's or Darth Maul's or something, huh?
Yeah.
What do you think about that ignition switch? I'm not really crazy about it. This little plastic switch, I just think I wish they would have made the ignition switch one of these knobs instead. Like the Force Effects is this red knob. The little plastic switch is just, it's not very Jedi-like. That is the Obi-Wan Legacy Saber. Okay, which one have we got here, bud?
The Temple Guard's yellow lightsaber.
Whoa! Whoosh! Got the whip sound, huh?
Yeah, like this.
Well, luckily you don't have to hear that whip sound until you're a little bit older, so...
Like this. Honey, brought the trash!
You remember that joke, huh? That was a good video. Tell us about what's your favorite part about this Legacy lightsaber.
I guess my favorite part is the glitter.
Yeah, it looks really sharp and kind of elven, like Lord of the Rings kind of a look to it.
Yeah, look, this one is bigger, that one's smaller.
Yeah, this is not one of my, even though I'm a big fan of the circular belt clips, it's not one of my favorites. The first thing I don't really like about it is that these side, like, little plastic windows in the TV series, they light up green when the lightsaber's activated, and when this lightsaber is activated, they don't light up at all. I wish those light up. Number two, this ignition button, it kind of just rotates back and forth, and this can definitely get triggered way too easily if your hands aren't exactly where you want them. And number three, in the TV series, the Temple Guards always have them like they have double. They're connected. And there is a piece I found on Etsy where you can connect two of them, but you would want something that's like metal, made from Disney and official to connect two of them together, because that's like how they are in all the shows. Darth Maul, Asajj Ventress, those came with connectors. I feel like this should have come with a connector. But it's the only yellow lightsaber in the Legacy series so far. And this guy loves the sounds, the unique sounds, which I think are one of the best parts about the Legacy lightsabers, is that each one has a very unique sound to it, with a couple exceptions. And loves showing off his lightsaber skills for you guys.
I'll defeat you, Asajj Ventress.
So next we have Asajj Ventress Legacy lightsaber here.
From the Clone Wars TV.
All right, here we go. Whoa, again, another super unique sound. Has kind of like a motorcycle hum to it.
I like the little grip, like right here and here and here.
That's actually my favorite part, is the rubber grip that's like interwoven with the metal stripes along it. Makes it so like you really hold on to it real tight, huh?
Cut someone's hand off.
And again, this came with the connector to connect two of them. We only got one though, because it's really cool and it's extra bent, like Count Dooku's is. I think the overall style is maybe a little bit cartoony. Yeah, the button is, again, a little primitive.
Guys, Asajj Ventress and Count Dooku hold the lightsaber like this.
Yeah, they kind of. Their fighting style is more of like a one-arm dueling. But it's pretty cool that she does connect both of them, and she's seen using them one in each hand. But if you're a big Clone Wars fan, then you might really love this Asajj Ventress lightsaber.
Yeah.
It's just not like in my top 3 or 4 favorite sabers, but it's definitely unique, and I really hope that Count Dooku's makes its way to the Legacy series sometime soon. And also that it is bent, and it kind of causes you to use the Count Dooku fighting style, which is more not quite fencing, not with your arm extended, but just more of like upright posture and kind of very civilized and like a you know, I'm going to duel you now.
Darth Maul's double lightsaber.
All right, go ahead and turn it on. There you go.
I like the dark red. I like what on the sides it looks the same, and there's two belt clips. I could take them off and.
Yeah, I've seen Darth Maul at like Disney World, and he wears like the whole like long hilt on his belt. Looks really cool. Like the paint is perfect. It's just flawless.
No scratches.
It looks just like Darth Maul's in the movie. The connector was easy to put together. I love the switch. Like you rotate the switch. This looks like an activation switch. You know,
yeah.
It's not a little plastic button that they had thrown in there somewhere in an afterthought.
When he comes back in the TV shows in the Clone Wars, he has robot legs and he holds them too like this and
He's super excited about seeing Darth Maul's robot legs. But this is just so much fun. It's actually a lot harder than you think it is. But actually he kicks my butt when he uses the Darth Maul lightsaber. Yeah, you really kick my butt good.
I'm getting strong.
The only thing that I would want to improve on is that the volume needs to kind of go up a few notches. I'd love it if it were louder, because oftentimes I can hear the crack of the plastic over the clash sound through these little tiny holes here. If it were louder, I think it'd be a lot cooler. I've got the Rey Reforged Legacy lightsaber that is it's a work of art. I mean, it's just so cool. I love the way that she had welded the two pieces together. Has this awesome leather belt around it that's super secure. It doesn't feel cheap at all. Most detailed lightsabers. I love the ignition switch. It's the whole. This looks like the ignition switch of a Star Wars lightsaber in a galaxy far away. You know, it's not a little plastic button that you move up and down. It's even though we did a video, this sounds exactly like the Anakin, Rey, and Luke original saber. All the sounds and the clashes and the lights are the same.
And then Solo, remember?
But this is just my favorite part is the detail in the hilt. My second favorite part is this plastic looks a little flimsy, and I'm worried about how this will hold up over time. But it's so much nicer just to slip this on your belt or the top of your pants, and it feels so much better to wear than having some of these lightsabers with the rings, having them swing back and forth and hit you in the leg and stuff. So this is a really cool, this is the only Legacy lightsaber that just can slide onto a belt and be kind of tight to your hip.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Really love this. This is I think top 3 favorites. So saber's this.
Darth Vader.
They can't see it in there. There we go. Are you breathing like Darth Vader? Man.
Hey guys, see these wires are sticking out. Do you like them?
I love the wires and the detail of this lightsaber. Without the wires, I just think it looks too plain. That's just my opinion. So I'm really glad they chose the Empire Strikes Back design of this lightsaber. Oh, you think the wires are helping the crystal turn the lightsaber on?
Yeah, I think
so too. By the way, guys, please leave a comment down below if you know what these letters mean. There's these letters on his lightsaber, B-E-S-E. No idea what those, I don't think they spell a word, but whatever those mean, let us know. So what's your favorite part about that lightsaber?
I like, this color red.
Blood red color?
Yeah, like someone's bleeding.
Oh, a lot of people were bleeding, especially in Rogue One when he just tears it up. Let's see. My favorite part about Darth Vader's lightsaber is the super sturdy grip. Super sturdy. I mean, this thing's not moving or budging. It feels fantastic. I like that the belt clip is up near the top, near the emitter, right? That makes it feel better if you have to use one of these clips to have it hold on your hip like that. But that was one of very unique. Is that one of your top 3 favorites out of all of them?
Oh yeah, that's my favorite. It's my top 3 favorites, guys.
And this one I'm doing, and I love, it cracks me up, you guys, in your comments about whose lightsaber this is. Disney calls this the Rey Legacy lightsaber, and I'm sure it chaps most of your tushes out there. But but I mean, this is the lightsaber that started Star Wars. This was like, I know that we caught a glimpse of Obi-Wan's. I don't think we even saw it in the cantina. But I mean, this is like the first lightsaber we got a really good look at when Obi-Wan handed it to Luke, and this started everything and just got like the world crazy excited about lightsabers. And so it feels like I'm holding, you know, the entire Skywalker saga in my hand. You know, I think if I had told anyone to get one lightsaber, it would probably be this for historical reasons. An ignition switch is, looks like it's the ignition switch. And they got every detail around the top right on this one. The one thing I wish I could change, I'm not sure if they'd be able to do this, is to leave a gap right here. Don't you wish? It'd be so cool if there was an open gap so we could see the color blue of the blade down here. Wouldn't that be pretty awesome?
Yeah.
But that is the Anakin Luke Rey Legacy lightsaber. And that leaves our final all-time favorite Legacy lightsabers. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Am I ready?
Yeah.
You ready? All right. Thanks for watching to the end of the video. And now it's time for our #1 favorite Legacy lightsabers. You want to go first?
Yeah.
Landon.
Kylo Ren.
Kylo Ren's. Whoa. Oh. Man. But I mean, this lightsaber flickers. For being one of the newest of the films, I think it overtook everyone. And for our contest, when we told everyone to pick their favorite lightsaber, almost like half of everybody picked Kylo Ren's, especially with the awesome blade covers. We'll put that video link right up above right here. And tell us, what is your favorite part about this lightsaber?
I like it into here, then all the way up. Then
Yeah, so you like the detailing and the wires and stuff?
Yeah.
I think my favorite part is I love that it has some slight wear all over it, and the side vents. I know the side vents are bigger in this Legacy saber than in the film, but that's because they had to put real blades in the sides. So that's his favorite lightsaber, and my favorite lightsaber out of the Legacy series, boom, is the green Luke Return of the Jedi lightsaber. It's just when it came to opening day, I only wanted to buy one from opening day, and this one just called to me. I love the design, and I also love that it comes with two necks, one for display and one for dueling. Oh. And that's why we had to shoot the rest of the film with this background, because this is the only green lightsaber in the Legacy series so far. But I also love how light it is if you have it on your belt and you're walking around. It's not too heavy. It's not gonna gonna be giving you hip pain by the end of the day, huh? One thing I wish the Luke Skywalker saber had was I wish that when you activated it, one of these little buttons would light up, like, you know, green to turn on and red to turn off. That would just make it completely. I also love the gold. The Force Effects Luke had more of a bronze color near the top, but I do definitely love the gold accent. It's all right, guys. So thank you so much for hanging out with us for our video. I think the Legacy lightsabers are an awesome souvenir from Disneyland Galaxy's Edge. Yeah, guys. So thanks so much for watching, and have an awesome Star Wars day.
May the Force be with you.
Oh. You will never conquer good.